overwhelmed with excitement, with honor, with this extremely great privilege that y'all have afforded me to represent you as your mayor. This is just the beginning, of course, with much to come in our great city. During these last 4 years serving as your council member and as your mayor pro tem, we've been able to accomplish a lot of great projects, but there's a lot more to come. Tomorrow is just the beginning of one of those many projects that we're not wasting any time, and we will be having a city council meeting tomorrow. So council, be prepared to stay a little late, but we are ready to work. We are ready to continue to move our great city of Eagle Pass forward. And most importantly, I need to thank several people in my life who made this, of course, possible, and it's just by me. First of all, of course, I need to thank God, because it was my faith that got me through this election, and I am, with faith, everything is possible. I need to thank, of course, my parents, Ramsey Cantu, Dad. That is the one that stood by me through some thick and thin, as well as the rest of my family, but there's always there to pat me on the back and say, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Of course, as the old saying goes, behind every great man there's a great woman, but I'm fortunate enough to have two great women in my life. That's my mother and my sister. Thank you all. These are, of course, the people who stood by me, and I thank them for that. They're going to stand by me these next 2 years. Know that these 4 years ago, Mom got a couple of gray hairs on her head, but she's going to get a couple more after this one. But we are very appreciative, and I need to recognize also that when I started and when I registered to run for this office, I dedicated this campaign to two very important people in my life, and that was my Aunt Daisy, and Miss Diaz, who was recuperating and doing really well. She was very excited when I spoke to her on Saturday and went to go visit her. But she's very excited for this new venture in my life. And of course, I dedicated also this campaign in memory of my uncle, Ramsey Cantu, who was always very instrumental and very on top of my political career here in Eagle Pass. So I wanted to remember those two people, especially at this time that they're not here with me. But it's important to remember them and thank them for their work. So I also want to recognize, of course, the council that we're going to be working with. We're ready to move on with the city and to continue with the great progress. The department heads, the employees, all of the organizations that we have seen that have come together on a day-to-day basis. I can start naming them, but I'm afraid I'll miss a couple of them. But I want to thank you all for what you do. This city is not the progressive city of Eagle Pass because of one council, but because of the several mayors, the several council members that are in this room that have laid the foundation for our city to be the progress that it is, and it will continue to be. So for that, all of the elected officials that have served at the city council level, I thank you for your work. I know that we will be looking forward to you all for advice, ideas as to how to continue with the progress in our community. So for those that have served on the council that are here, I applaud you all and thank you so much for what you have done. I need to, of course, recognize the employees of the city of Eagle Pass that have done a tremendous job day in and day out. We have done so much for our community, and we get to work with these great individuals, and I'm just extending my hand to each and every one of you all that we're ready to work, we're ready to get the ball rolling, and we're ready to continue with this progress. So on behalf of my family, on behalf of myself, once again, it is an honor and a privilege to represent you as your mayor, and most importantly, as always, may God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless this great city of Eagle Pass. Thank you.